Hi. Okay. Well, good evening. We're here at Keep 100 Podcast. Going to be having a great show this evening. I have actually a really good friend of mine who is a fashion designer, DJ, producer. Also, she's done a lot of helping us with live streams for Keep 100 Podcast DJ set watch parties. We're looking forward to some more of those. Hint, hint. and And we have a very talented, highly talented singer, songwriter, recording artist out of Mexico City, Mexico. The one and only Indi C is going to be in a podcast interview with us. Hello, Indi C. Thank you for joining us.
Hola. Hello.
Hola. Okay. Oh, just so for the rest of you guys that are joining right now, we are streaming probably on about 8 or 9 of Keep 100 podcast platforms. So this is live right now. Plus, you can go back and watch it later on YouTube, Facebook, and a few other channels that we're going to have. I'm going to go ahead and set it off and get it started right now. Anahi is going to translate for me, make sure that I don't miss anything, or make sure Indi C doesn't miss anything. I want to start it out, Indi C, with how you got started. Question number 1: how you got started in the music business?
¿Cómo empezaste tú en el ambiente de la música, industria de música?
Empecé cuando tenía 9 años, que canté por primera vez en la radio, y a los 9 hice mi primera canción. Desde ahí, yo siento que fue como un chip que vino conmigo incorporado desde niña.
She started since she was 9 years old, and she thinks that it's like a chip that he have, like incorporating her body, the music.
Oh, wow. Well, so she figured at 9 years old, it just kind of came to her that she should sing.
O sea, desde los 9 años vino a ti, ¿tú supiste o lo sentiste? ¿Cómo supiste?
A los 9 años fue que canté por primera vez en la radio, pero desde muy niña, cuando me preguntaban mis papás qué quería hacer cuando sea grande, yo decía, quiero ser cantante, artista y viajar por el mundo.
The first time she sang in the radio was 9 years old, but when she was little, the parents asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said like, oh, okay, well, I want to sing, I want to travel the world. But her first singing in the radio was 9 years old, so she was super little, you know?
Wow, that's gifted. That's very gifted. Well, what was other than singing on the radio, what was one of her older projects that she worked on?
¿Cuáles son tus proyectos más antiguos que tú has trabajado?
Hice un disco pop, fue mi primer disco que compuse cuando tenía 15 años y lo lancé cuando tenía 16 y fue una de las canciones, la canción Argentina 2016.
Yeah, she wrote a CD when she was 15 and she released it at 16. And one of Argentina's songs, because she's from Argentina, was in 16, the Argentinian song of the pop.
Okay. Yeah, I have some friends from Argentina. Yeah, when I was living in Playa del Carmen, a lot of friends that are Argentinian. Yeah. Plus, I like the food. Tell her I love their food.
En Playa del Carmen, de Argentina, y que le encanta la comida argentina.
Qué bueno, un buen asadito.
Sí. Another question that I have for you. Let's talk about your current events that you have worked on. I know that you had in May you had a album drop. In September you had a new single or album drop. Let's talk about your current events or projects.
Un release de música, en septiembre otro, y ahorita que nos digas de lo que estás pasando ahora.
Bueno, estamos en el lanzamiento ahora de Lucifer, estamos haciendo la gira de medios y el próximo mes vamos a estar lanzando más música. Mes con mes vamos a estar sacando videoclip con canción nueva.
Yeah, each month is gonna have like a clip and a music each month, and right now she's in the release of Lucifer and the video that you just see.
Yeah, I like that. That one is a very, very powerful. What's the meaning behind that video? Why that video? Why the name Lucifer?
¿Qué significa? ¿Por qué el video? ¿Por qué el nombre?
Bueno, Lucifer no es el típico diablo que se imaginan con cuernos y con cola. Lucifer es ese crush, esa persona que te vuelve loca, loco y pisarías el mismo infierno o cometerías pecados para estar con esa persona.
Yeah, that the Lucifer meaning is not like the devil with the horns and all the people think. It's like a that.
Say that again.
is like a crush you have. It's not
Okay.
like a kind of crush you have with someone that you will step on hell for that person. That
Okay.
you would.
I've been there. That's true love.
Yeah, like true love. Like you go crazy. He drive you crazy. You know.
Hey, there's there what's his name? The rapper. Oh God, it'll come to me in a second. Drake. He used some words with that, like Courtney Love. I got that Courtney Love for you. That Courtney Love, crazy love. He used that in the rap tune. Because Courtney Love is crazy. She was crazy in love with some,
En sus canciones que usó como que corny love, como como amor loco, ¿sabes? Sí. Entonces como que eso te...
A eso mismo, el amor loco, el amor que cometerías pecados, que harías cualquier cosa con esa persona. Todos tuvimos un amor loco.
That crazy love that you will sing for that love, and that everybody have that kind of love.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question. Other than music, what else are you passionate about?
Aparte de la música, ¿qué otras cosas te apasionan?
La conducción de televisión, estuve conduciendo acá el Hit, que es a nivel de México, y además actuar y bailar.
Yeah, like the hosting of the TV, conduction of TV. She was in Telehit in a program here, super famous of music, and also like acting and all that stuff, like an artist.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, she's perfect for it. I noticed that in the videos, how she's just natural, naturally gifted for the for dancing.
Eso que sí se te da.
Sí, me gusta mucho actuar. De hecho, hice muchos musicales en Argentina. Fui protagonista de varios, como de princesas. Casi todos eran de princesas.
Like she have a lot of in Argentina, like she was in the TV like a princess.
Okay. I can see why. Hey, question for you. Now, did she take up any dancing, or did she have a choreographer that put together a dance move for her, or does she also participate in that?
Ya, que por ejemplo en los videos que tú tienes, un coreógrafo te pone los rutinas, o tú lo haces, o como, porque se ve que está todo con coreografía y así.
Sí, tenemos una coreógrafa que es Silvina, que es una genia que está bailando con todos los mejores, con J Balvin, con Bad Bunny, y ella es mi coreógrafa. La verdad es que me saco el sombrero, ella lo hizo todo excelente, pero siempre como dando ese mensaje que yo quiero dar, esa sensualidad, como que me escuchó mucho al armar la coreografía. Entonces lo hicimos juntas.
Yeah, she had this choreographer that made the choreography for Bad Bunny and other artists, and super good. And of course, that she give the feeling she want to give, and that she takes for her because she make a good job without taking the stuff that she want to show. Like,
all right. So they let her give her her own intake on her moves.
They give her like an idea what she wants, and then she fixes everything for her.
Oh, perfect. So she has control in that. Self-control.
Yeah.
Important.
Puedes decir tus ideas y todo para la coreografía.
Sí, no solo en coreografía, en todo lo que es el tema del videoclip, ya sea maquillaje, vestuario, o sea, cualquier parte de la escena, soy parte, digamos.
Yeah, she's part of all, since the outfit, since the idea, since the location, like everything. She was help for professionals, but all the idea and all the stuff, she was part of it.
Oh wow, that's a lot of credits. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Go ahead. I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That she loves to be part of everything, since setting up everything, the plays, the choreography, the song, everything.
Okay. What month what's her birthday month?
¿Cuándo cumples años?
22 de marzo.
22 of March.
22 of March?
Yeah.
March, baby. Okay. All right. My next question, what is it that she wants from the music business, or how does she want to be remembered in the music business?
¿Qué es lo que tú buscas de la industria musical, o cómo quieres ser recordada?
Wow, recordada, la gente ha identificado con mi música. Que le haya sacado una sonrisa a las personas que me han escuchado.
That she like gives a smile to the persons that have heard of her in her life, like to be remembered like with the smile of the people that have heard her music.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Where could we find her music at? If our people that are joining the show right now or watching the show, or that will be watching it later and later and later, where can they find her music?
¿Dónde pueden encontrar tu música para la gente que está aquí viendo?
Okay. En todas las plataformas digitales, Spotify, iTunes, la que utilicen, como Indi C me pueden encontrar. En YouTube, obviamente, ahí están todos los videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that.
YouTube, there's all her videos like Indi C.
Okay. Hey, a question I had for I did a little more homework because I don't usually do a lot of homework on my guests. I like to keep everything raw, that's where the show becomes really good. But I noticed that she did kind of like her vocals over some house beats or electronic beats. Where could we find more of that? I love that stuff.
Yeah, que por ejemplo de escuchar tu música como en house, en techno y todo, donde se puede encontrar un poco de este.
De hecho, la siguiente canción vamos a hacer que es electropop y seguro van a encontrar algo de techno en mi música porque de eso trata mi disco, la versatilidad, que van a encontrar desde música argentina hasta música internacional dentro de mi disco.
Yeah, that soon they're gonna have like hearing the electropop, a little bit of techno, because you have to be like changing all that from Argentic to worldwide music.
Yes, very important. Just so that she knows, I have a lot of, both of us do have a lot of friends throughout Europe and a few other places that are big on the electronic scene, house, deep house, techno. But I was talking to a friend yesterday, Maya Stone, who is in charge of Deep Down Dirty, which you're familiar with Deep Down Dirty. That's Kovic, who was helping Maya Stone. But she was very interested in this interview tonight, and she wanted to make sure that that Indi C knew who they were too, because the name Deep Down Dirty and then Lucifer. She was like, I think she might be great for something, some vocals on one of the tracks or something like that.
Of course, me está diciendo que él tiene unos amigos de música electrónica y todo, y por lo del nombre le llamó la atención, entonces que a lo mejor está también en algunos vocales tuyos y así, de música electrónica, entonces es lo que te...
Claro que sí, para mí sería un placer. Todo lo que se puede hacer, y la música está hecho para eso, para conocer gente, para crear juntos, y claro que sí, me encantaría.
Yeah, that the music is also to know people, to like have a new relationship, and she will be a pleasure for her to work and collaborate with a lot of people and to see of the electronic.
Okay, that's one of the big things that this show is about, and it's bringing people together. I mean, because when we first put it together, you notice how we start connecting with a lot of folks, and I got to give a big thanks to Anna He for connecting a lot of DJs and producers to me and my nephew, my business partner. What's really important is that we continue to work together as a team and bring people up.
Yeah, of course. Que le quiero agradecer que le he traído varios artistas, DJ, productores, y ahora tú que viniste, y que a ellos también les conocer mucho de la música y todo, y ver qué se puede hacer después.
Sí, se puede hacer.
Yeah, that you will love something later, maybe.
Okay. All right. Now this question is off the questions that not one of the questions that I had written down, but because I always got to throw a question out there that makes my guests really have to think deep down inside. But if Indi C could put together a performance, what 3 artists would she want to perform with?
Si pudieras colaborar o aparecer en vivo
Top 3.
Las 3 personas que son así, que te gustaría.
Ay, solo 3. Tengo un montón de gente
sí,
que admiro. Bueno.
What'd she say?
Only 3, you have a lot, but she will say 3.
Okay, all right. Top 5.
5.
Ok, perfecto. Yo creo que la primera persona es J Balvin, porque me gusta mucho su versatilidad que tiene. Todas las canciones que hace son originales. Segundo, sería Katy Perry, que la amo, la admiro desde que soy muy chiquitita. Me encanta su música, sus producciones audiovisuales son como muy top. Tercero, yo creo que sería Contini, que es una artista argentina, que me parece grandiosa porque ha salido internacionalmente por forma de estar tan lejos. Cuarto, yo creo que ahí me aviento con Tiesto, hacer algo con Tiesto, sí, me encantaría, o sea, armar algo diferente, porque bueno, me encanta la música electrónica también, entonces armar algo así bien chido.
Tiesto, ajá,
sí,
claro.
Y quinto, David Guetta. David Guetta me encanta.
O sea, she said Baldwin, Katy Perry,
Tini.
Tiesto, and David Guetta.
Oh, nice. Now, here's another question I have for you, because I love vocals. It's like something when it comes to music, I really love vocals. Do you think there's a chance that we might in the future where she's collaborating with a hip hop artist or a R&B artist, where they're doing like a dual working together, collaboration?
¿Crees que en un futuro puedes hacer algo con hip hop o rap?
Sí, claro.
O Airbnb o así.
Sí, me
Like
gustaría.
a love song or something like that.
Una canción como de amor, de...
Sí, yo me gustaría hacer algo con rap. De hecho, Lucifer no es rap, pero tiene algo de trap. Y algo de trap con rap. Con alguien que me haga el rap bien chido, me encantaría.
Yeah, she's saying, like, for example, Lucifer have a little trap, and she would love maybe make rap and trap with like a cool rapper or something, and she would love it.
Okay. Maybe I can help out with that one. we know some people.
Sería genial, claro que sí, me encantaría.
Okay. So what I'm noticing is that she's very open to different genres of music and different performances. She's not, because I noticed after listening to some of the videos, listening and watching some of the videos, I noticed that she's very versatile.
Sí, que eres como muy abierta para los diferentes géneros de música, eres muy versátil y así, entonces que eso es muy bueno porque puedes trabajar con artistas.
Sí, lo que sucedió es que yo desde muy chiquitita escuchaba música versátil. En la casa de mis abuelos escuchaba tango, llegaba a mi casa y escuchaba rock. Después a mí me gustaba la música internacional, me gustaba escuchar Katy Perry, Avril Lavigne. Entonces, desde muy pequeña fui muy versátil y además estudié música clásica, así que súper versátil.
Yeah, she's super versatile because sometimes she go to her grandma's house and hear tango or some classical.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And hear sometimes Katy Perry, so she can manage music.
Okay. Here's a question I have for Indi, because I have favorite music. I listen to all type of music: jazz, hip hop, opera is one of my favorites. What's her 3 favorite genres of music?
¿Cuáles son tus 3 géneros de música favoritos?
Ay, qué difícil, porque yo en mis discos tengo todo fusionado.
She has a lot of fusion in all her music. That's a difficult question. Sí, pero pues.
Okay, you know what I'll do? Tell her 6. Give me 6.
Bueno, sí, ahora mejor.
But number 1 first, number 2, 3, her favorites.
Ajá, tus favoritos.
Bueno, primero el pop. Segundo, me identifico con la música urbana. Tercero, con la electrónica. Cuarto, el tango.
Okay.
Quinto, el
That's sexy.
El jazz también, mucho
jazz.
Y música clásica.
Yeah,
Classic is one of my favorites too.
Pop. What do you want?
Música urbana.
Urban music.
Okay. Oh yes, Cuban. Okay.
Tango, mariachi.
Música clásica.
Classic music, and electronic
Ah, sí,
music.
electronic music.
Electronic music, yeah.
Me falta.
So from the list of how she put together that list, it tells me a lot about her. So she's a romantic, sounds like.
Sí, dice que como pusiste la música acomodada, eres como que, como te dice un poco de ti, que eres como romántico.
Ah, sí. Sí, sí, soy súper romántico.
I knew it.
Yeah, the first note, they were romantic.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Perfect. Okay. My next question, since we still have a little time here, and I'm getting some really good feedback. And again, I want to thank Indi for taking this interview with us. Let me ask this question: is there top 5 male performers or singers that she would like to maybe collaborate with?
Hay
Mel.
un top de hombres que te gustaría colaborar.
Sí, claro.
Pero
Hombres, Maroon 5.
Ay.
Bueno, y Cali, que ya lo nombré. Me gustaría también con David Bisbal.
David Bisbal, they're from Spain.
Okay. Very
Bruno
passionate in Spain.
Bruno Mars.
Lo veo medio imposible, pero me encantaría porque.
Oh, that would be amazing. Bruno Mars and her. That would be amazing.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Y
Okay.
Falta uno.
Luis Miguel.
Luis Miguel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. Now, since I have the two of you on the sofa, and we are like the luckiest people in the world. Let me ask this question. Have you two thought, now, because of your background, Anahi, DJing, producing, beat maker, you're amazing in fashion designing and all that kind of thing. Have you guys ever thought about doing something together?
Me pregunta que si, por ejemplo, pues como yo, o sea, la música electrónica y diseñar de modas y todas las cosas que hago, que tratado de hacer. Like, to be honest, we just talked before about the music, you know,
Okay.
about,
Okay.
you know, maybe about that Tom House with her
Okay.
vocals.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's
Una canción house o así.
because I know you have so many different styles, and
Yeah.
you really do. I mean, wow. I was listening to some earlier today.
Ajá, pero electrónica. O sea, hay muchos estilos, pero electrónica.
Okay.
And it would take someone that is really gifted to feel you in your music, and I think that Indi C would be perfect. You know.
Be nice. Yeah, maybe you're gonna think about that. We talk about
Okay. Just food for thought.
Yeah.
All right.
For the interview, actually, you know.
Okay. Back to Indi because it's her time. And I have some more questions for her. Family. How she grew up? Brothers, sisters?
Ajá. De tu familia, ¿qué tienes? Hermanos, hermanas.
Sí, tengo toda mi familia en Argentina, acá en México vivo yo sola. Pero sí tengo 2 hermanos y una hermana y mi mamá.
Like she have 2 brothers and 1 sister, and she came by herself here to Mexico.
Okay. Now usually talent doesn't stay to one person in the family. How brothers and sisters? Does anyone else sing or dance or act or anything like that?
¿Alguien más de tu familia es artista, canta, baila o algo?
No, en mi familia nadie, absolutamente nadie se artista. De hecho, siempre yo me sentía diferente porque era la que me gustaba cantar, la que me gustaba hacer shows en frente de todos y no, nadie.
Yeah, no, she's the only one. She feel with the different because she's the only one that likes to dance and have the shows and everything. But always in the family artist, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to make her laugh. When we were younger, my sisters and I, my parents put us in the front in the living room when we were younger, and my mother's going to kill me for saying this, but she put us in the living room and my dad, and they had us sing and dance, you know, back in the Michael Jackson era, and they were hoping that one of us had talent. And after each one of us, my 3 other sisters at the time, and I finished dancing and singing in front of my dad and my mom, they looked at each other and says, I guess we have to work the rest of our life. Because we weren't talented.
Él y sus hermanos y mamá los pusieron a bailar a todos y a cantar cuando era la era de Michael Jackson y así, y que dijeron, bueno, creo que vamos a tener que trabajar toda la vida porque ninguno tenía talento de sus hermanos.
So
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So I figured what I'll do is I'll interview talented people. Okay. Next question I have for what are her plans? What are her future projects that she plans on working on? What's in the future for Indi C?
Para el futuro de música.
Bueno, vamos a seguir lanzando música porque esperamos que el próximo año, el 2022, ya esté afuera el disco Mundo Entero, el que estamos promocionando canción con canción, así que vamos a ir sacando mes con mes sorpresas nuevas.
Yeah, that month with month, they're gonna release the song and the video, and from 2022, they hope that they have the release of the Mundo Entero. Is the name of the album.
Oh, perfect. So every month we can look forward to something new.
Cada mes vas a sacar video y canción.
Así es.
Yeah, every month.
Okay, so it's going to be a single. And how I noticed that a lot of artists are not doing albums right now. They're doing more singles. Is that kind of like the same path that she's going down?
Por ejemplo, ahora los artistas están haciendo como singles y así. Tú estás haciendo un álbum completo.
Sí, es
pero sacando
exacto.
She's making an album, but she's taking out singles month by month.
Oh, okay.
Month, a single, and the album together is gonna be out soon of all the singles.
Oh, I love it. I love the idea. Perfect. So you get a chance to hear the single first, and then you're like, you know what? I like that song. I like that song. Okay. Perfect.
And then you.
Okay, and then you get them all together. That is perfect. I like that. One of the questions that I have for did her mom or dad sing, or did they have a talent in that kind of, or actually did they have were they talented at singing or dancing or anything like that?
Son talentosos en la música, tocan algún instrumento.
Nada, son un cero a la izquierda.
No.
Mi hermanita, cuando fui a cantar por primera vez que tenía 9 años en la radio, canté una canción sola y luego canté con mi hermanita y me acuerdo que desafinó todo y yo la miré y le dije, estás desafinando.
Yeah, her little sister tried to sing and she was like not singing like really properly, and she like, you know what? Because she was singing correctly, but wasn't.
I love it. No, because I've been there. Where I just remember my parents looking at us like, "Oh my God," they're like, "Oh my God." Thank God I could play basketball. Oh God, that's funny. Another question that I have for Indi C. What was the toughest so far? Like in the music business or any type of when it comes to performing arts. Was there any time where she wanted to like give it up, where she wasn't getting what she wanted, or felt like she was being taken serious? Was there ever a time that she felt like giving up on her dream?
Carrera, tú te has pensado que casi te quieres rendir, o pensado que no te estás tomando en serio, o pensar como que no, ya es suficiente. Ya.
Muchas veces me pasa todo el tiempo y sigue pasando. Pero bueno, hay algo adentro mío que siempre me dice no, porque estás a punto de llegar. Entonces, bueno, le sigo porque es algo con lo que siempre soñé toda mi vida y no estoy perdiendo nada con intentarlo.
Yeah, that always that happened to her, like every single time, even now. But she thinks I'm always gonna make it, so she's gonna keep trying because she's almost there, and if not, she will continue because she knows that she's going high. You know?
Right. True, because right when you give up is right. You're not that far away from actually winning. Yeah.
Yeah. So like when you are like almost, and something like try to make you surrender, but never. That is the way. That's never the way.
Right. Well, just so you know, Anahi, my business partner and I were very sad when you kind of slowed down in the music business, and we were like, we want her back. We need you back, you know, because we were having so much fun, you know.
Yeah.
Tell her that. Tell her that.
Antes hacía todos los fines de semana el programa de los DJs y traía productores y todo. Entonces como cuando después, hace unos meses, como que me calmé un poquito, ¿no? Y estaban todos muy tristes porque como que me calmé, pero
Claro.
es así como que te relajas un poquito, ¿no?
Sí, un descanso, un descanso.
Yeah,
A
like
veces
a little
pasa.
break, but I can come back like now because I was traveling a lot, you know? So that's why
Yeah.
I didn't, oh, I'm gonna be here a little bit.
Right.
So I'm gonna start doing it again. Sí, es
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Ya voy a estar aquí un rato, entonces ya puedo.
Pues,
Pero no podía con tanto.
Claro, con tanto viaje.
No se puede. No tienes tiempo.
And one of the reasons that this show is here is that during April 9th is when we started the show of 2020, but the show was created so that a lot of performers, DJs, music people, recording artists didn't get lost during COVID because no one was doing anything. I didn't want people that had talent to lose their dream just because we were going through something really tough.
So, ellos pues tienen mucho tiempo haciendo programas, pero en específico empezó cuando empezó lo de la pandemia para que los artistas no se perdieran y no dejaran de hacer las cosas por... Entonces todo es digital, pero ellos lo hicieron y desde que empezó ellos empezaron a hacer con él también para que la gente no se perdiera invitando artistas de todo, desde actores hasta productores, hasta creadores musicales, de lo que sea, para que continuaran como que con su camino que no se...
Ay, qué una gran oportunidad porque la verdad es que la pandemia a todos los que estamos relacionados con el arte nos pegó duro.
Yeah, like the pandemic make everybody in the art like trying to depress, you know, but that's a good move, of course.
Yes, I got some feedback from a lot of artists that were ready to give up, including rappers, recording artists. We connected a lot of people together, but I got a lot of feedback later on. They're like, thank you for that, interviewing us and getting our story, because you made me realize why I was inspired to do this. It was, because of something that they went through.
Sí, dice que, por ejemplo, que muchos artistas o así le han estado agradeciendo porque que están a punto de irse y cosas. Te digo, you even have the Elvis Presley daughter, right? Like,
Yes. Liz Presley. She had a new book come out. She had, she's actually getting ready to do some movies. She's, the doors of Hollywood opened up for her. She's done a lot of really cool things. She has something else that just happened with her. I don't post anything, but she just had something where she's the head of Graceland for the celebrity tours now. So whenever celebrities want to come into the Graceland and see where Elvis lived and all that kind of stuff, they go through. She puts all that together.
Sí, está haciendo como tours también para que vieran dónde vivía su papá y todo eso de Elvis y así.
Ay, qué bueno.
Sí, pero con eso...
The big shout out goes to Liz Presley for the part 1 and part 2 podcast that she allowed me to put together. And respectfully, I asked the right questions as I thought, which she was very pleased with it. I was very pleased with it. I'll run it back every now and then. It's mainly it was basically to tell her story of how she grew up and no one knew about her. But they should now, because she's doing some big things.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, guaranteed. So back to NDC before we run out of time. Do we see you in movies? Do we see you directing movies? Because a lot of women are very powerful now when it comes to that.
Okay.
Ojalá en películas actuando. Bueno, no solo me gusta cantar, como les me gusta actuar mucho. Y bueno, esperemos que si se abre una puerta de esas, yo estoy súper dispuesta a hacerlo, sea el papel que sea.
Yeah, she's saying that she's open. If like any opportunity comes, she's open to do any paper because she loves a lot to be like acting and all production, even. No, not just acting, just also production, también producción de las cosas, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
Sí, both.
Okay. Because we've had, and you know this too, we've had a lot of directors and movie people that we've interviewed on the show, and a lot of people connect because they're now she's now family of the Keep It 100 podcast show, and if she goes through our wall, she'll see a lot of producers. We've had producers for music, movies, you name it. We have it. They're there. Plus, we have so many different people when it comes to performance, the performing arts, I should say. There's a lot of people that we interviewed already. Comedians, you name it. We've done it. Yeah. And
tienen desde comediantes, raperos, productores de música, creadores de alguna compañía, lo digo, la hija del de otros artistas, todo lo puedes ver, es de todo, ¿sabes? Como de todo estilo de cosas de arte. Yeah, I showed her all the we were making for her, all the stuff, todas las cosas que estaba compartiendo él.
Right.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were asking like, oh, like, tell me more about her, you know?
Hey, let her know that this is going to be on about 8 or 9 of our Keep It 100 podcast platforms. So this will be watched a lot, and a lot of people will get a chance to understand who she is, where she comes from, and see her music and hear it.
Va a estar como en 9 plataformas de todos lados. Y el programa te van entonces, pues, para que te digan.
Okay. We're gonna be ending the show in a couple of minutes here, but I want to give NDC a chance to thank or say hello or give a shout out to anyone that she wants to. I want to say thank you to any of her people that have helped her get in the business.
Si quieres, por ejemplo, que le quieres dar gracias a alguien o de tu carrera.
Sí, le quiero agradecer a parte del equipo, y Cyborg, que es uno de Colombia y otro de México. Gracias por todas las oportunidades y las puertas que se abrieron, y vamos para adelante. Y gracias a ustedes por el espacio, como lo vuelvo a repetir. Y
yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. We say thank you all of the friends and producers and everyone that have been with her, and that she knows more doors are gonna be open. And thank you for this opportunity.
Oh no, thank her. No, I bow. thank her for taking the interview. We're very pleased to have her as part of the family on Keep 100 podcast. And hopefully this won't be this is a part 1. It won't be the last. So I would love to get her in not too long from now, when she's dropping a new single to the album, you know.
Que bienvenida a la familia de Keep It Podcast, y que les gustaría tenerte volver cuando vaya a sacar los singles o el álbum o algo, y para que lo pueda ver.
Claro que sí, apenas tengamos fecha de lanzamiento, te voy a estar avisando para contactarte y contactarlos a ustedes, a ver si podemos tener la primicia con ustedes. Sería un placer.
Yeah, she's saying that as soon as she's going to have the release, she's going to contact me so we can make it, to have the prime here about the release of the album with us.
Okay. Can I ask one favor?
Yeah.
Okay. My birthday is June 8th. Okay. So.
No, 8.
Okay.
So next year, my birthday, June 8th, all I want from her is a TikTok video singing happy birthday to me.
dice que el siguiente año, en junio 8, quiere un video de TikTok que le cante feliz cumpleaños para él, el año que viene.
Claro que sí, te lo canto en inglés y en español.
No,
Sí,
in Spanish. It's cool.
En español. Sí, que she's saying that in English and Spanish. She can sing it for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. That's right. You can do that. Okay. That's all I asked for. I want to thank her for coming in. NDC, thank you so much for coming in and doing this podcast interview. Also, thank you, Anahi Villavosa, DJ, fashion designer, also producer. Anahi, thank you very much. NDC, thank you, recording artist out of Mexico City, Mexico, dancer. You're into everything also. So thank you again for taking this interview. And you guys have a good night, okay?
You too. Bye. Thank you.
Gracias. Bye.
Okay, gracias. And we're going to end right now.